time to have another look at the Kirby Legend 2. We've done the dry vacuuming. That was, I'll be honest, a little bit tricky to film because it's very good at dry vacuuming. But today we shall concentrate on the small tools. Let me show you all of what it can do and see if we can find anything it can't. Here we go then. Yes, we have lots of tools here. Obviously got the hose, we've got the blower, we have the dusting brush, we have the massage cup, we have the carpet nozzle, the soft carpet nozzle, have the all-purpose nozzle, crevice tool with little brush, the suction inlet guard for when using it in blowing mode, and the carry handle. So, what we need to do first, before we do any of this, is make this into a cylinder vacuum cleaner. So, we've got the cable, unhook the bag. Actually, that's really full. I haven't emptied this since I did that massive carpet cleaning demonstration. There's loads of wood in there. Nice full chunk of dirt. We'll leave that. So the bag drops down there. Then we pull the locking pin out, drop the cable down and lift off the handle. And pop that down there, try not to smash my lights. Then, I'm running over the plug here. Then we need to take the carry handle, and for what I think I have to do, it drops in there, the locking pin goes back in, oh hello, hang on, there we go, and that is now a carrying machine. In fact, I think this is how you use it for cleaning mattresses. We're not doing that today though. Then you simply fold the bag back over onto there. Now we can lift up the hood, take the belt off, take the floor head off, and we shall attach the hose. There we go. That's a bit lighter actually. There we go. So this is now in cylinder mode. You can pull it along with its hose should you wish. Nothing to stop you doing that at all. Let's plug her in. And despite a pretty full bag, it's not too bad at all. Right. Let's get started really. I'm not quite sure what to get started with. Let's start with the dusting brush, upholstery tool and crevice nozzle. Okay, here we go. Now I don't actually have the proper upholstery tool for this machine, so instead we should be using this pneumatic one, because an upholstery tool is a upholstery tool and they can both do this. Pretty much nothing more to see. Now we have the crevice tool. The crevice tool with the brush can also be used to clean little bits and pieces like this window. and behind radiators and other hard to reach places. And the dusting brush is, well, it's a dusting brush really. You can use it for dusting and things. Dust-tastic. Next we have the massaging attachment, which is supposed to sit on the hose and give you a nice relaxing scalp massage. And yes, we're about to do this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, relaxing. Oh, how the heck? Oh yeah. Ooh. That does work well. I feel really relaxed now. Now to use the floor brush, we obviously need some extension ones. Now I don't have those for this Legend 2, so we shall use the Kirby G5 ones that I have instead, because obviously they will work. Now there's two settings for this floor brush. If I just take off that part, oh, that looks a bit rude. I'd have got people all excited then. Mr. Dorian will have a fit. There is a down and an up switch which controls these brushes. If I set that there, in theory, oh, they go up a lot, don't they? I don't think this is meant for hard floors, because obviously you're supposed to use the machine itself with the brush roll off. So I think all this is for is to provide us a little bit of agitation. So we'll stick it on the swivelling bit with the brushes up. Yeah, they do provide a little bit of agitation on me. Very powerful. I'm quite surprised at that. That does stick itself to the carpet very well indeed. I think you can also fit the all-purpose brush to this swivelly bit, which might help, because otherwise it's pretty much at a 90-degree angle to the wand, so you can't. You'll be scuffing the wall with that, you know, as opposed to like that. So we may as well move on to the wall brush. Although before we move on to the wall brush, I have here the carry strap from my Heritage 2, which I think you should have seen by now. And to fit the carry strap, you clip one bit over here, and the other bit I think just goes in with this bag housing. And then the Kirby can be worn over the shoulder in a light, refreshing way. Simply lift up the lightweight machine and stick it over your shoulder, like so. You can barely feel it's there. It's really lightweight. And there we go, really. You have the machine safely ensconced on your shoulder, and you can get cleaning. But when you want to bring Kirby back into another room, you can simply pull him along nice and easily like a little rabbit, and in he comes to where you need him to be. And that is the suction tools, really. I don't have the caddy for this yet. In fact, I keep meaning to use the G5's caddy, but I haven't. I've still got this box which needs a lot of work to make it a bit less battered. I must have it apart one day and see if I can flatten it out a bit. But not today, so we'll pop this important looking piece of paper back in there, and we'll just stick all the tools that we don't need anymore back in. There we go. We'll take the carry strap off because we're done with that now. That can go back in the tradition and the heritage even tools. There we go, that's just fallen off. And now we can convert Kirby to a blower. Yes. So to convert Kirby to a blower, we'll take the handle off because again we're done with that. We need to take off the emptor. Ooh. Remember that big mess test we did? Full of bits and bobs. Look at that, that works quite well. Let's tip it up into the bag. There we go, someone's fallen back in, that's fine, that bag is quite full. I'll have to empty that soon. Now we simply take the hose off of here, and as of now Kirby won't turn on. We can fit the suction inlet, because obviously if you put your tongue near that, or your gentleman's vegetables, that's going to hurt. Whereas if you do that, it should turn on now. That is now child friendly. Take the hose now, and we shall pop it. If I work out which way round it goes. There we go. Pop the hose to there, and now hours of fun. Now I don't actually have anything to blow up. Using the blower, see what we can do with this stupid bag. So we'll pop that in there. And we'll blow a hole in the back of it. Oh, can't burst it. Yeah, that is the inflator. 1 PSI, I think. It really does reduce the suction. See if you can listen. And will fire itself off to the other side of the room should you get it wrong. The other thing that I presume you could use it in blowing mode for is the massager again. Perfect for getting rid of dandruff. There is one more thing that I've always wanted to try in a really stupid way, and that is run a zip brush with it in blowing mode. And as soon as I started doing that and it didn't spin, I realised it's probably because the turbines are angled one way and it probably won't. Because if we pop it back into suction mode, it works fine on this Kirby 293597 zip brush thing. And there we go, really. That is the Kirby using tool mode. I might have joked around throughout this video, in case you hadn't noticed, but I'll be honest, I do quite like the curvies and turbos. When we had our G5 at the flats, there will be videos of that very far back on my channel. It wasn't too bad because you set it up as a cylinder and you could go around the entire place, clean everything, and then put it back into an upright and vacuum. It does work. It's a complete pain in the backside if you want to switch in between here and there, go to and from tool mode. Don't do that, you will hate it. But if you plan your cleaning side, it's the same with the Vorwerk. The Vorwerk VK120, you sort of have to do that. Set it up for tools, use the tools, then set it back up as an upright. But it does work quite well. So we've gone through the dry tools now. Job done. Very good indeed. Enjoying this. Right, that's it. That is it for video number 2. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. I have to go brush my hair now. Bye. Oh, I'll get a haircut. Lazy. Bye.